Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. As you know, for a lot of kids, it's back to school time. So, the other day a mother took her kids back to school and she stirred up a whole bunch of controversy because when she went to drop off her kids, she was rocking a bathrobe with a bath towel wrapped around her head. Watch this. Now, after people online saw this woman taking her kids to school in a 6 a.m. I just got out of the shower special, a whole lot of people had something to say. And one person said, guest sweats and a t-shirt was too hard to find. And then somebody else came through and said, y'all need to wake up early and get yourself together, seriously. It doesn't take nothing but 5 minutes to throw on a shirt, a hat, and some pants. Shaking my head. I wake up a whole hour early before my child just to make sure I don't look a mess. Shaking my head. And you know, she gonna go home and go right to bed. Shaking my head. And then last but not least, somebody else came through and said, she's around other people's children dressed inappropriately in a bathrobe. Are y'all cool? Alright, so as you can see, all of the people in the comment section so far seem to follow Dr. Umar's train of thought when it comes to parents showing up to the school in bathrobe/bath towels and bonnets.
Come to my school with your damn pajamas on, black mother. You just crawled out the bed after getting bent over, and you're gonna come out the house straight out the bed with sex crumbs all over your body. All that makeup you wear on your face then ate your natural skin juices up, so you look like a damn ghost without makeup with 10 feet long eyelashes. You show up at my school in some pajamas. I'ma grab the super soaker. I'ma grab the super soaker. I'ma grab the super soaker water gun. I'ma grab the super soaker water gun. I'ma aim at your weave, your perm, your blonde extensions, and I'ma super soaker your ass from head to toe. That is so unprofessional, to crawl out your bed with your man's juices dried up on your thigh, your juices dried up on your cheeks, and you crawled your ashy ass out the bed with sex crumbs all over you. You think you're gonna bring your late ass in my school with sex crumbs all on you? I'ma line your ass up. I'ma line you up. I'm telling you right now, black mother. And I'ma aim at that weave. I'ma aim at that perm and that blonde hair. Y'all know I can't stand a black woman with blonde hair. You know I can't stand a black woman. Oh, I'ma line you up. And I'ma super soaker your ass.
Now, despite the fact that Dr. Umar and others believe that it's highly inappropriate and unprofessional for parents, especially women, to drop their kids off to school while rocking their PJs or their bathroom attire, many people came to this mother's defense, emphasizing the fact that it doesn't matter what she's wearing as long as her children are 1, in school and not truant, and 2, in school on time. For example, one person said, at least she's walking them to school. My mother was hungover every morning after being in a bar the night before. I had to walk myself. At least somebody cares. And then somebody else said, they're there on time, prepared, and well dressed. Correct? Carry on. Next, somebody else said, imagine rushing to get your kids to school on time while knowing you have to rush back home to get dressed for work to provide for your kids, and someone chooses to make a mockery of you by recording for clout. And then, last but not least, somebody else said, she got her babies to school. That's all that matters. Okay, so here are my thoughts on the situation. I don't have anything negative to say about this woman, and I'm gonna tell you why. One, I don't know the full story, and two, I don't know what her morning was like. All I know is that she got those kids to school on time, and I also know that if she was dressed to the nines and she didn't get those kids to school on time, then all of a sudden CPS would be at her door. Listen, let me know down below. Do you think that it's ever appropriate for a mother to drop her kids off at school while she's rocking a bathrobe and a bath towel? Or do you think, nah, that's just mad inappropriate? Let me know what you think in the comments, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. But since we mentioned school and Dr. Umar, I think that we have to discuss Dr. Umar and his school. As you already know, the city of Wilmington, Delaware has told Dr. Umar if he doesn't pay what he owes them in 20 days or less, then they are snatching up those school buildings. And in response, Dr. Umar jumped online and said this is racism because according to Dr. Umar, the city of Delaware never contacted him to let him know that if he didn't pay what he owes, they were going to put the buildings up for auction. Now, in response to this grave injustice, Dr. Umar also called for all his black people to meet him in Delaware to protest. And he was also like, in order to pay this bill, I'm gonna need some cash apps.
Brothers and sisters, we need your donation so we can pay this bill. They say we owe $20,000 on the elementary school. They say we owe $20,000 on the high school. They say we owe approximately $20,000 on the elementary school. They say we owe approximately $20,000 on the high school. Our accounts are frozen. Our accounts are frozen. Our accounts are frozen. We need y'all to help us pay this bill. We're going to fight like hell to get our accounts freed up. We're going to fight like hell to get our accounts freed up. But if we don't, y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school. Y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school. Y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school. You don't have to root for me, brother. I don't need you. I got more than enough supporters, but I want everybody to know that there might be a protest soon. We need you to come in from Africa, from Europe, from Australia, from Canada, to come in from all the 50 states and show the city of Wilmington, Delaware. You will not disrespect black people. You will not sabotage black people. You will not discriminate against black people. And you will not try to steal property from black people.
Okay, so after Dr. Umar basically called for a black protest to save his schools, and he also asked for some more cash apps, a YouTube channel called The Basic Black Podcast was like, listen Umar, we don't have time for this anymore, so what I'm gonna do is just contact the city of Delaware and find out what's really going on. So The Basic Black Podcast reached out to the Deputy Chief of Staff of the city of Wilmington, Daniel Walker, and asked him straight up, what in the world is going on with Dr. Umar in these school buildings? And you know what Daniel Walker told him? Daniel Walker said, Dr. Umar is lying.
To everybody who's given money to Dr. Umar Johnson, I strongly advise you stop. In a effort to try to figure out what the situation is, I reached out to the city of Wilmington, Delaware, and I had correspondence with with Daniel T. Walker, who is one of the managers and deals with communications and whatnot. I received an email back from him about an hour ago. And pardon me if I look away from the screen because I'm actually looking at a different monitor, but I want to read this to you. Unfortunately, the statements made by Dr. Umar are simply untrue and inaccurate. City of Wilmington has issued numerous communications concerning the two properties, and the communication from the property owner has been infrequent and scarce. Our goal is to simply ensure that properties come into compliance with existing regulations. This is true of our approach to every property in Wilmington and ensures our buildings are safe and constructed adequately. We have a process to follow. The motion notice he received is another step that we will process. We invite Dr. Umar along with every property owner to communicate with our offices and determine the appropriate next steps of any property that enters in this phase of enforcement. Even this week, our office has contacted Dr. Umar, and I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Y'all got to forgive me. I got to get some. The office has contacted Dr. Umar this week. And has, inviting him once again. So he's lying to you, inviting him once again to comply with our regulations and speak with our delinquent accounts team and Department of License and Inspections to determine the path forward. Ladies and gentlemen, The Prince of Pan-Africanism is a liar.
Alright, so once again, shout out to the Basic Black Podcast for getting down to the truth, because he did the work. I didn't do the work. He did the work, and he called the city of Delaware to find out what's really going on with Dr. Umar in these school buildings. But as it turns out, it may not matter whether or not Dr. Umar's lying or whether or not Dr. Umar's supporters send him $40,000 to save the buildings, because in an interesting twist, at the last minute as the clock runs down with 7 days left for Dr. Umar to pay that bill, in the spirit of Pan-Africanism, YouTuber Marquette Devon Burton has offered to buy FDMG from Dr. Umar so that the black community doesn't lose all of the money that it's invested in the project. Now, of course, there are some strings attached because nothing in life is free, but check out the offer that Marquette made to Dr. Umar.
My understanding right now, and I'll reference a video that gives some of the numbers, but my understanding right now is that Dr. Umar's school that he has raised millions for and perhaps allocated, actually spent maybe 1.5 million on, that it is in risk of being taken away essentially by the state, the government that is, and auctioned, which means that all of that money donated will have been, thrown to waste. My sincere offer, and it's very clear that I can make this offer in sincerity and convert on it. My understanding is that Dr. Umar owes approximately $38,000 US dollars between utilities, back taxes, things like this. And in paying that bill, which is a manageable bill, he would be able to retain this real estate property, the land and the school buildings. My sincere offer is I will write the check for, $40,000 or so, however many dollars it is. I'll write the check for $40,000 if you would allow me to just obviously tour the properties, and if they meet at least a reasonable condition upon visual inspection, then I'll send a proper inspector through to see what the true challenges are of the buildings. What is the actual quality of the HVAC, the electrical wiring, and all the things that are needed to get the buildings functional. And pending the inspector coming back to me with a report that doesn't have anything too egregious, meaning too costly, such that the actual value of the buildings would be less than $40,000, which I don't foresee being the case, I would then basically, in my understanding is he has a number of buildings, maybe in elementary, middle, and high school, is that I would basically do the following. Whichever building is appraises best and is returned by the inspector to have a reasonable number of repairs needed to make the building functional and useful, I will take ownership of that building. So what I'm saying in short is that I will pay, pending an appraisal and pending a inspection of the property by a certified inspector, I will write the check to remove your utilities and tax burden, tax woes, in exchange for control of one of those buildings.
Alright, so what do you guys think? Do you think that in the spirit of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar should accept Marquette's offer? Or do you think that ain't no real offer source, that ninja just on YouTube trolling? Anyhow, after Marquette offered to save Dr. Umar and write the check for $40K, a lot of people shared their thoughts in his comment section. For example, one person said, "Great move. Black people deserve to see unity and supportive aspects of this. Thank you for stepping forward." And then somebody else said, "This was brilliant marketing. The Saint knew for sure that Dr. Umar wouldn't take his offer, but here we are commenting on it. Super smart." And then after that, Vince Davis 8699 said, "Be mindful, Mr. Burton, a snake will always be a snake, even if you save it from harm." And that was followed by somebody who said, "At best, Mr. Saint's offer will expose that he never had any paperwork to sell a building in question. Hilarious." And then, last but not least, somebody else came through and said, "Marquette trolling Umar. Marquette knows that Dr. Umar is too prideful to take this deal." Laughing out loud.
You start doing shit to bring attention to you, you cut, because I don't need that. I'm the superstar. You're the supporting cast. Play your damn role. Sit down.
Oh my goodness, Dr. Umar's a mess. Anyhow, somebody who won't sit down is Benzino, because now Benzino has come out and dropped a video saying that he wants you guys to support him as he starts his new journey as an OnlyFans model.
I got an OnlyFans, y'all go support it. It's King Zeno. go support it. You know what I'm saying? You know, the only reason I got OnlyFans is because I work out, so I like to show my body, you know?
Oh my goodness, I guess this is proof that desperate times call for desperate measures. But I gotta tell you, it bothers me that my man Benzino is over there like this.
I ain't gonna lie, once I get my own apartment, I'm making OnlyFans. Cause why the fuck not? I wanna sell some little coochie, some little cooter mama, some little punani. I'm gonna sell it. So within the next 6 to 7 months, be expecting an OnlyFans.
Alright, so since we brought up OnlyFans, let me also discuss this. A lot of people online are slamming social media personality and OnlyFans star Lil Tay after she had the nerve to jump online and say that women over 25 still working a 9-to-5 are failures. Will y'all take a look at this?
If you're over the age of 25 and you're still working a 9-to-5, you are a failure. Like, by then you should have already made your bag. And ladies, every single one of you should drop the link like me. Like, just literally just make your bag. Who gives a f what anybody thinks? Screw your family. My family kicked me out. I got disowned. They don't talk to me anymore. They don't f me. But who gives a sh? I can literally buy their whole life if I wanted to. I'm good. Also, f education, because Harvard was never gonna help me make 8 figures. That's why I dropped out of it and I dropped the link instead.
Listen, let me tell you something. These little social media babies with no talent who just so happen to make a bag by showing their tatas on OnlyFans kill me. This chick has no idea how the real world works because she's never had a real job in her life, but yet and still, she thinks it's okay to jump online and belittle other women because other women have to wake up every day and work hard for the money. Listen, all I gotta say is this. Give it 2 years, y'all. Give it 2 years. And I guarantee you, she's gonna be back online going live from a trailer park with a whole different attitude. Anyhow, after she said that, a whole lot of people online blasted her little ASS. For example, one person said, "Now girl, didn't you die twice? How you gonna give me advice on how to live?" And then somebody else said, "Baby, let's be real. If your family didn't exploit you as a little girl, you'd probably be working a 9-to-5 too. Humble yourself." And then after that, somebody else came through and said, "She's going to be very sad when her frontal lobe develops fully and she realizes that the real riches in life is a loving family. Money helps, but this is not it." Honestly, we all know that this is just another attempt by Lil Tay to get clicks and views, just like when she killed herself off twice. So guess what? No more airtime for you. But you know who we will give airtime to? Viola Davis. Why? Because we rocks with Viola Davis, and Viola Davis has just celebrated her 60th birthday in Cabo St. Lucas. Watch this.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Let's party. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Listen, let me tell you why you gotta give Viola her props. Viola Davis is one of the only people out here that could be out here playing an action hero at 60 and making that mess look mad realistic. I mean, for real. Did you guys see G20?
Watching G20 with Viola Davis, Marseille Martin, they're eating bad, y'all. They're eating bad. This is exactly what the fuck I wanted. This is what I wanted, and I'm loving it. When I want to see black women in leading roles, I want to see them be everything and beyond. I want to see them be mermaids. I want to see them be the fucking president. I want to see them be epic, badass. I want to see them be spies. I want to see them be hit women. I want to see them be this. This is what I want to see.
Anyhow, happy birthday to Viola Davis. And last but not least, the other day Brandy and Monica posted a video in which they said that they're tired of singing The Boy Is Mine.
I don't know what y'all want from us.
We tired.
We tired.
I'm sick of singing The Boy Is Mine.
I know y'all better get them damn tickets.
Yes. Get the tickets.
Now, After they said that, the people in the comment section were like, listen, we don't care what y'all say. You gonna be singing that song to the day you die. For example, one person said, I expect y'all to be singing this song when you're Gladys and Patty's ages. And then somebody else said, we love that song. We don't care. And then last but not least, somebody else said, y'all can never be tired. Go out there and sing Anna in May. Look, can somebody please go tell Brandy and Monica that that's what you get for making such a good song? Listen, let me know what you think about everything that we discussed in today's video, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Peace.